Hello and welcome to Gap Stories. We focus on hidden and lost stories and try to fill in the gaps. Although these stories can't be considered accurate history, they are geared towards being as accurate to history as possible. Our goal isn't to rewrite history, but to portray history in a realistic way. Even documentaries have to embellish in order to push the story along. If you don't agree with the historical aspect, that's fine. We don't really give AF. This is mainly for entertainment purposes, but make no mistake, our goal is to stay as close to history as possible. Hit the like button and thanks for watching.
The sound of drums and chants fills the air as we see a large crowd of people gathered outside the palace of Narmer, the young and powerful king of Upper Egypt. He wears the white crown, a symbol of his authority over the south. He is sitting on his throne, listening to a report from his general, a loyal and experienced warrior.
And so, my king, we have crushed the last of the rebels in the delta and secured the border with Lower Egypt. The northerners are now under your control and pay tribute to you.
Well done, General. You have served me well. I thank you for your loyalty.
It is an honor to serve you, my king.
Is there anything else to report?
My king, there is a delegation from Lower Egypt waiting outside. They have brought gifts and a message from their king.
A message from their king. What does he want?
I do not know, my king. They say they come in peace and wish to speak to you personally.
Let them in.
The courtier bows and exits. Moments later, he returns with a group of men and women from Lower Egypt, wearing the red crown and colorful clothes. They carry baskets of fruits, flowers, and jewels. They approach the throne and kneel before Narmer.
Greetings, my king. We are the emissaries of King Scorpion, the ruler of Lower Egypt. We bring you gifts and a message from our king.
Greetings, emissaries. You are welcome in my palace. What is the message of your king?
My king, King Scorpion has heard of your great deeds and achievements. He admires your wisdom and courage and respects your power. He wishes to propose a treaty of friendship and alliance between Upper and Lower Egypt. He hopes that by joining forces, we can create a stronger and more prosperous kingdom and bring peace and harmony to the land.
A treaty of friendship and alliance, that is a bold offer. But why does he make it now? After all, we have been at war for a long time.
My king, King Scorpion realizes that the times have changed. He sees that you are a worthy and noble king, and that you have the best interest of the people at heart. He believes that by working together, we can achieve more than by fighting each other. He also has another reason for making this offer.
And what is that?
The leader gestures to one of the women in the delegation. She is Neith, a beautiful and graceful princess of Lower Egypt, wearing a red dress and a lotus flower in her hair. She steps forward and bows to the king.
My king, this is Princess Neith, the daughter of King Scorpion. She is his only child and heir. He offers her hand in marriage to you, as a sign of his sincerity and goodwill. He hopes that by uniting your bloodlines, you will also unite the two lands and create a new dynasty that will rule over all of Egypt.
Hello, my king.
His daughter, in marriage. Could this be the will of the gods? Could this be the chance to make history?
He looks at his court, who are equally shocked and amazed by the offer. He sees a mix of reactions, some of approval, some of doubt, some of envy. He knows that this decision will have a huge impact on his life and his kingdom. He takes a deep breath and speaks.
Emissary, I thank you and your king for your generous and honorable offer. I appreciate your gesture of peace and friendship. I will consider your proposal carefully and give you my answer soon. In the meantime, please stay in my palace as my guests. You will be treated with respect and hospitality.
Thank you, my king. We are grateful for your kindness and wisdom.
You may all leave. I need some time alone.
Having Narmer alone with Neith and the emissaries, he stands up from his throne and walks towards Neith. He offers his hand to her. They look into each other's eyes and feel a spark of connection. They smile. He leads them out of the hall, holding Neith's hand.
Princess Neith, I am Narmer, King of Upper Egypt. It is a pleasure to meet you.
King Narmer, I am Neith, Princess of Lower Egypt. The pleasure is mine.
Please follow me. I will show you to your rooms.
Narmer shows Neith and the emissaries to their guest room, a spacious and luxurious chamber with a balcony overlooking the palace gardens. He lets them settle in, then turns to Neith.
Princess Neith, I would like to speak to you in private. May I?
Of course, King Narmer. Please, come with me.
Princess Neith, I must admit that I was surprised by your father's offer. I did not expect him to propose such a thing.
Neither did I, King Narmer. It was his idea, not mine.
Really? Then why did you agree to it?
Because I trust my father. He is a wise and good king, and he always has the best interest of our people at heart. He told me that this marriage would bring peace and prosperity to both lands, and that you are a worthy and noble king whom I can respect and love.
And do you respect me? And are you falling in love with me, I mean?
Well, I certainly respect you, King Narmer. You have proven yourself to be a great leader and a brave warrior. You have conquered the north and brought order and justice to the land. You have also shown me kindness and hospitality, and treated me with honor and dignity.
Thank you, Princess Neith. You are too kind. And what about love? Do you feel anything for me?
I don't know, King Narmer. I barely know you. We have just met. How can I say that I love you?
Maybe you can't say it, but you can feel it. Don't you feel something between us? A connection, a spark, a chemistry? Keep it a buck, princess.
I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell. I don't want to gas your head up.
Maybe you can tell by doing this.
He kisses her softly on the lips. She gasps, then responds, kissing him back. They wrap their arms around each other and deepen the kiss. They are lost in the moment, oblivious to everything else. Narmer and Neith join the rest of the court for a lavish dinner. They sit next to each other, holding hands under the table. They exchange smiles and glances and whisper sweet nothings in each other's ears. They are clearly smitten with each other. The courtiers and advisors notice their affection and react differently. Some are happy for them, some are jealous of them, some are suspicious of them. The general, who has a crush on Neith, is especially bitter and resentful. He tries to hide his feelings, but they show on his face. Suddenly, the leader gets a signal from his accomplice, who is outside the hall. He nods and reaches for the torchlight. He is about to set the fire when, whoosh! A fire breaks out and thick black smoke fills the room. Everyone screams and ducks for cover. Narmer and Neith embrace each other and look around in shock and confusion. They see the leader, who is stunned and furious. He realizes that his plan has backfired and that he has killed his own partner. He curses and pulls out a dagger. He decides to finish the job himself. He jumps up from his seat and runs towards Narmer and Neith, aiming to stab them. Narmer and Neith see him coming and react quickly. Narmer grabs a sword from a nearby guard, and Neith grabs a knife from the table. They stand up and face the leader, ready to fight.
What was that?
I don't know.
Die, you traitors.
You're the traitor.
You tried to kill us.
You don't deserve to live. You don't deserve to rule.
He lunges at them, but they dodge his attack. They counterattack, and a fierce fight ensues. The leader is outnumbered and outmatched, but he is determined and desperate. He fights with all his strength and skill, hoping to take them down with him. The rest of the court watches in horror and awe as the three combatants clash. They are too afraid or too loyal to intervene. They hope that Narmer and Neith will prevail and that the leader will be defeated. The fight goes on, with the leader getting more and more wounded and weary. Narmer and Neith work together and coordinate their moves. They are a formidable team, and they show no mercy. They finally corner the leader and deliver the final blows. Narmer stabs him in the chest, and Neith slashes his throat. He falls to the ground, dead. Narmer and Neith drop their weapons and look at each other. They are covered in blood and sweat, but they are alive and victorious. They smile and hug each other. They have survived the attack.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Are you?
I'm fine too.
I'm falling in love with you, my king.
I'm falling in love with you too, Neith. Marry me and become my queen.
They have survived the attack and proven their love and loyalty. They have also exposed the treachery of King Scorpion and foiled his plot. They have saved their marriage and their kingdom. The court cheers and applauds and praises them for their bravery and skill. They hail them as heroes and as the rightful rulers of Upper and Lower Kemet. They chant their names and celebrate their triumph. They kiss passionately and raise their arms in victory. They are happy and proud. They have won the battle and the war. They have also won each other's hearts and the people's respect. They are the king and queen of Kemet, and nothing can stop them now. This story is to be continued. If you like what you see, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also hit the notification button to be notified when the next episode is dropped. Also share this video with your friends. Why? Because this ish is dope. Tune in for the next episode of Gap Stories.